Jack, when are you gonna watch the goddamn Munster movie?
We are trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. Hey, just kidding, Jack. It's me, Brandon. I just want you to watch the Munsters film. Not the 1981 one, or the 1995 one, or the 1996 one. You should watch the new one by Rob Zombie. It's really good. It's great. Something. Okay, goodbye. Hey, Jack. It's your old pal Cranny. You should really watch the new Munsters film. The main guy is green, like me. Dig through the ditches and burn through the witches I slam on the back of my Dracula.
Yes, I watched it. Rob Zombie's The Munsters, a sentence I am as shocked to say as I am to write. Rob Zombie is known for his heavy metal music and hard R horror films, so to see him do a PG-rated family film baffled me and others to no end, and for it to be The Munsters was equally as shocking, but apparently, like me, Rob Zombie is a fan of The Munsters. I'll get this out of the way. I'm not a Rob Zombie fan. I don't like his music and I don't like his movies. I do, however, like The Munsters. I grew up on reruns of the show as opposed to the more popular Addams Family, so I thought, what the heck, I'll give this a chance when it comes out. And then the reviews poured in, which I normally don't pay attention to, but the audience and critic score was so low and so unanimous that I couldn't ignore it. So I tuned into Netflix and my god! This movie is as bad as people said. It's cheap, poorly structured, hammily acted, the colors are overly vibrant, everything about it is so weird. And I kind of love it. No joke, I actually thoroughly love this film. Now, is it a good film? Not at all. You can tear this film to shreds with the technical filmmaking problems, but as a so bad it's good kind of movie, I had a genuine fun time. And I'm prepared to explain why I'm in the minority of people who liked The Munsters. First and foremost, if you're a fan of the show, I think you'll appreciate the Easter eggs, nods, and genuine love that can be seen throughout the film version. From the pet spot, to Uncle Gilbert, to Igor, the house, even seemingly obscure references like Lily's brother, Rob Zombie has clearly poured his heart out for this film. There's also a ton of love thrown out for the classic Universal monsters. I'm still shocked Count Orlok, aka Nosferatu, is in this movie. He's not even a Universal monster, I don't think, yet it still works. But references are not everything, as I've said many a times. How are the sets, the lighting, the atmosphere? All cheesy, over-the-top perfection. Rob Zombie has said he wanted this film to be in black and white, but Universal wouldn't let him. Until the end of the film, at least. And to be honest, I think it would have worked a lot better in black and white. The jokes would have translated better that way, such as the frame rate being sped up when crowds are running or fainting. It would have given that classic old school sitcom vibe. Anyway, Zombie compensated with bright, vibrant colors which are so extreme they bring to mind Dario Argento's Suspiria. And because the film is entertaining enough, for me at least, it works. The sets are beautifully campy. Like a lot of old school horror films, we open on an old graveyard where a mad scientist and hunchback assistant are digging up graves. It's delightfully hammy. The world of Transylvania, though admittedly cramped, is interesting enough and full of unique characters. I found it to be steaming with creativity, and the fact they shot at a real castle for Grandpa Munster's house, admittedly because it was actually cheaper to do so, Seriously. And the fact that they built a replica of the Munsters house does show Zombie's commitment to the project. And as surprising as this may seem, I also really like the acting. For the most part. For what this film is, I'm not expecting a single person to give some kind of dramatic performance. And my expectations were met. Lily and Grandpa are perfectly cast. They're both over the top, hammy, and clearly winking at the camera as they deliver hokey line after hokey line. But they're also clearly having a lot of fun. The actor playing Herman took me a longer time to get used to. He's kind of insufferable at the beginning with him trying to be hip and cool. But over time, he grew on me and started to act like classic Herman. I could continue this review about why the film is not technically good. A lot of the jokes don't work. It's very cheap looking. A ton of the editing decisions and montages are terrible. But I thought it would be better to explain why I actually did have a good time. I was talking to some of my friends about it, and Brandon put it best by saying that it was like someone made this film for me and no one else. And you know what? I can believe that. I would have killed to have made or worked on this film. This would be a film I'd love to make in a week with friends who love classic monster movies. If you're looking for a family Halloween film that doesn't take itself seriously at all, are a fan of the Munsters show, or just like movies that are so bad they're good, I would recommend it. But if you're looking for a genuinely good film, I will admit that it's not for you. This is a hard movie to review because I'm clearly in the minority for this one. However, I will make this a bad movie Halloween tradition for years to come. Thank you, Rob Zombie. Thanks. This is an O.M.M review. This is O.M.M signing out.